A live first alert forecast.
It'll be cloudy and cooler today thanks to, well, just some morning fog that even has lingered now into the afternoon. I also have an update on our drought conditions received today. There is some good news regarding the drought conditions across the area before we start to warm up and see some sunshine this weekend. Right now, though, we're still dealing with a little bit of fog. Those temperatures at 44 degrees at the moment under those mostly cloudy skies. So it's still going to be a struggle to see those temperatures get up even higher than the mid-40s. Now, there is a chance, but it is going to be dependent on a warm front that's currently in the middle of the state. And if it can lift far enough north, we can see some of that warmer air here in 21 country. Now, in terms of visibility, the conditions are getting better, but most of the morning was spent pretty foggy, and it still is no different, especially if you're farther north of Fort Wayne, where that visibility is only between about 3 to 5 miles. So still might have to deal with a little bit. And again, that is going to make a difference in terms of our temperatures. It is going to mean that, well, those temperatures might struggle to jump up a little bit more. But as soon as that fog lifts, we could potentially see some breaks in the cloud coverage if things go our way later this afternoon. And again, it's all going to be dependent on this warm front that has become stationary into the southern part of the state. And if we can start to see it slowly lift up, that could kick a little bit of cloud coverage out, put some of that warmer air here, at least south of Fort Wayne, if anything, and give us a chance at least at a run of around 50 degrees in terms of some of those highs. Right now, I'm only expecting those highs to get up into the mid-40s throughout the afternoon. It is going to, again, be a struggle, but we could see some models suggesting that maybe just briefly some areas hitting 50, maybe even the mid-50s, depending on how high, again, that warm front can reach. But for any area north of Fort Wayne, it is definitely going to be a struggle to get out of the 40s today, just because of the fact of course, that fog lingering a little bit longer, those mostly cloudy skies, and a warm front that really doesn't want to move north by too much. So there is a couple factors that will determine where some areas might be a little bit warmer than others today, but don't worry. After another cool morning tomorrow where temperatures could dip down right around freezing, we'll all be up into the 50s tomorrow. We expect to see much warmer conditions starting tomorrow, continuing into the weekend, more sunshine in store as well. So there will be some things to look forward to. In terms of that weekend outlook, highs into the mid-50s on Saturday, sunny, warming, be calm and quiet, not really much of a breeze at all. Now, the winds do pick up a little bit, but they also shift coming from the south, which means warmer air moving in. Those temperatures expected into the 60s on Sunday, partly to mostly sunny skies yet again. Be a beautiful weekend to go out and enjoy. Now, I do want to give you an update on our drought conditions. Updated today. How about this? Some good news in store. Outside of a very small sliver of both Huntington and Wabash counties, and then about 80% of Grant County included under that abnormally dry range, the rest of 21 country now out of drought conditions as a result of last week's rain. But we do want to keep our eyes on it because after those rain showers departed early this morning, our best chance for rain comes on Monday, and outside of that, most of those chances for rain at this point, very low. We will see temperatures back up into the 50s and 60s for next week. Plenty of sunshine. There's a chance to see a shower on Monday, but outside of that, we do trend dry, so we will be keeping our eyes on those drought conditions if we do end up staying in a drier pattern, at least over the next week.
We'll take dry, we'll take warm, and run with everything. All right, Michael, thank you.
Yep.
Well, in news about your